Hey everybody, great times here. The lake is finally melted, as you can see, and we can finally fish. I've been doing a lot of fishing over the last week, been very successful at it. I'm quite happy. And today, to make it even better, I got one of my favorite boxes. I got the new Sixth Sense from March. This is my tailored box, and every month I seem to get a different bag from them, a different velvet bag, drawstring bag. This month, they've really upped their game. I got this killer bag. I mean, this thing, it's out of the ordinary, certainly, but we've got like a zipper little attaché case here. I mean, this is actually really slick. I'm quite impressed with it, and I will admit I did peek a little bit and looked at what was in there, and what's in there is even more impressive than the bag. But they really upped their game. I mean, this bag is it's kind of crazy to be able to have something like this. So let's get to it. We'll go ahead and look at what we have in this bag. Like I said, I get the tailored bag. I mostly have them do it for kind of muddy lake, which the lake I live on tends to be a bit muddy, weedy. So they do typically a really good job with colors and everything for me. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Looks like we're going to start with the Movement 80 Wake. I love the Movement, the whole series of Movement. I'll get some detail up here, but always a great lure. This one is a bit of a shallow diver, 0 to 1 foot, which I don't think I have a whole lot in my collection. I probably need more of them because I live on a fairly shallow lake. So it's good color. Let's see, we got 5/8 of ounce, 80 millimeter, and the color, let's see if I can even find a color on here, is Shad Craft. Shad Craft. Very cool. I love Sixth Sense. I mean, they never do you wrong. Got the 50S Silent, the little guy and the silent, no rattles. I think I have one of these in a very different color. This one is the baby crappie color, which is actually really cool. I love the graphic detail that they put into their lures there. I mean, they're all top notch. Then we got a very different one, the Crush Mini 25 MD. This one's a super bright little guy. We'll get some better detail here for you so you can actually see it out of the packaging. Small one. This one's in the Blue Truce Shad Mini 25. It's a 50 millimeter, 1/4 ounce, dives 4 to 7 feet, which is about perfect. With the depth that I gave them for my typical lake here, they tend to stay right where I need them. And the next one is a Movement L7. And this one's a little bit deeper diver, 2 to 6 feet. And this one is in the Shad Truce as well. They got a little bit of shad on top and a little truce on the bottom. I'll get some details up here so you can actually see what this thing looks like in better lighting. I think that gives through most of our physical hard baits. And then we kind of go into what they're going to give us for the soft baits. First, we've got the PegX stoppers, which that's actually really cool. I don't have a lot of the weight pegging stops. I've bought them a couple of times and I tend to just lose them, forget where I put them. These are actually looking pretty nice. They're impressive quality. I mean, they're well built for a weight stopper, I guess. What else we got? We got the Stroker Craw. That's a very cool name for a bait. It's a 3.3 inch, 8 count in watermelon red. Get some better detail here so you can actually see with this what this thing actually looks like. I'll take some out and show them up here somewhere. And then I've been using these a lot. I'll even show you the fish I got with this one that looks very much like this. This is the Shad Scream in the Divine Swim baits, but I think the package last month I got the Divine Swim heads and the Divine Swim baits in a slightly different color, more of an orangish color, and it's just been killing them out on my lake. Very successful. And we got a Divine Swim jig, and that's what I've largely been using. A lot of people in the cold water, they're using like jerk baits and things along those lines. I found the softs and the swim jigs to be outrageously popular amongst the bass out in my lake. No complaints whatsoever, and we're catching quite a bit of them. Really happy with it. And then a little coupon on your next purchase. I guess they kind of put that in all of them. But yeah, it's really cool. I mean, this is going to be a handy little bag to have to put my stuff in. I like what they're doing. They seem to every month they tend to get a little bit better than they were before. I get all of them, and sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good. Typically, most of the time Monster Bass is good and I'm really happy with it. I haven't been unhappy with Monster Bass. I have been unhappy with some of the other guys, but 6 cents, they always hit it all the park. I'm just getting to the point where I have so many of them. I think I have 3 or 4 different Plano Edge boxes just full of all of the 6 cent stuff that they've sent me. So I'm gonna have to slow down or get them to start sending me some attire instead of just lures. I'm gonna need some shirts and hats at some point, I guess. But right now, I'm using them quite a bit and to great success here in the lake. I want to make sure that everybody remembers that we have another contest going right now. We're giving away the Pflueger XT, President XT spinning reel. All you have to do is go to the link that I'm kind of showing right up here, and that will take you to the video where you can actually subscribe to the channel, post a comment, and then once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to go ahead and give that one away and mail that out to somebody. Just something that I didn't really need. I don't do a lot of spinning, but it's brand new in box, great product, and probably worthwhile. 1 in 100 chance to win a Pflueger XT. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. Our next video is probably going to be the delivery of the new On the Water Innovation kayak trailer. It's expected to be in any minute now. So when I'm not out fishing, I'm kind of watching the street for that truck to pull up with my delivery of my trailer. Really looking forward to that. So we'll probably do a full in-depth video of that and kind of the kit out, how we're going to set it all up with the Hobie and the extra kayaks I'm going to be able to stack on there. So I hope you enjoyed this particular Papa's Got a Sweet New Bag version of Midwest Kayak Angler, but as usual, very impressed with the 6 cents guys. They never do me wrong, always happy. So we'll see you next time.